Okay. So we're looking at canvas. We're looking at, I'm just kind of going into what to do for your analogous and black to white color swatch verbally, as it does pertain to the other color swatches that you will need to do. Um, okay, so an analogous color swatch is essentially just 3 to 4 colors, like a color scheme that is right next to each other on the color wheel. So this looks at like a warm color scheme versus a cool color scheme, or even like somewhere in the middle. Um, the as this says here, shows one color running throughout the entire group of colors, uses different values and intensities. It has a quiet, restful effect, and warm and cool color related color schemes are possible, as I said. So you can choose any analogous color scheme. For each of your color swatches, you're welcome to choose any analogous or any split complementary or any triadic color scheme. And as you read the information, you'll know what those terms mean. The materials are pretty straightforward. You'll need, all you need are the primary colors for all of these color schemes. You're welcome, if you have in your gouache set that you bought, if you have other interesting colors that are manufactured and different, like one is like a yellow ochre that I can think of. If you have something like that, you're always welcome to try to test that out and mix that in. Okay, so we're talking about analogous colors. You're gonna, for each swatch, you're gonna draw out a grid. It'll have 3 squares at the top, 5 across here, and 5 to the bottom. So anyway, so 3 up here, and then you'll make one of these. Each one of these are about an inch big, an inch by an inch. So then you can just copy my color swatches directly. You can choose your own analogous color scheme. So I chose red, orange, and yellow. So here, in this very middle area, I put a red down, an orange down, and a yellow down. I actually had this orange straight out of the tube, but as you know, if you mix red and yellow together, you get orange. So you can mix that together to get orange. Color is a mix of red and orange together. And this color right here is a mixture of orange and primary yellow together. But I actually used a color called marigold because I thought I had this in my gouache set and it was more close to a yellow orange than the yellow orange that I could mix. So I used marigold. So then with the primary colors that you have, you can make, with the red and yellow, you can make an orange and all these colors in between. But then also you need black and white. So this is when you're exploring the way that values can change. So you add just a little bit of black into your red, and I put that down, a little bit of black into your red orange, a little bit of black into your orange, a little bit of black into your yellow orange, and a little bit of black into your yellow. That creates that swatch. Then you just add a little bit more black to that, and you should get colors. And I wrote, like I said, I wrote down percentages, but you don't have to think mathematically. You can just look at my color swatch, and then 50% black to red, half black makes this like red black color, and so on and so forth. And then after that, you will take these colors that you mix in the middle here, and you'll add a little bit of white to each one of them, and then a little bit more white to each one of them. So not only are you examining an analogous color scheme, but like you can start to look at the different, how actually beautiful, like if your eye follows in a diagonal way, like if you were to make a color scheme based off of like this diagonal, it is very warm and very soothing, and it's a mixture of white and red and orange and yellow. It's a way to really like be able to like, even if you want, after, what's really cool about these is that you can use them for whatever color project or design that you might have in the future. You can just take like white paper and cover up some sides of them and see like what works. I actually do that with these. Oh yeah, for this analogous color scheme too, I do expect a grid from black to white as well on the bottom of this. So that's how you do the analogous color scheme, and that's how you would do the split complementary as well as the triadic. And we're not doing a tetradic one. The earth tone one is going to be the most fun. You get to go outside. Do you want to hear about that?
Okay.
Okay. You're so over it, Christina. You had a hard day. Like whatever, sure. Well, I don't have actually an example of this one, but I'll also show you since let's just go back to that really quick. So that was like a really long way for me to get to the very top of the module page once again, but Karen was mentioning like the best way to navigate through Canvas is to this previous and this next button are really helpful. So after you view your button,
My internet is messing up, so you're like breaking up right now.
go.
But I wasn't using that before, and thank you guys for pointing that out.
Yeah, sorry, my internet connection's a little bad right now. So this one goes to the split complementary color swatch, which as you can see here, that's what it looks like when it's finished. Okay, we have the triadic color swatch. Really messy. And the internet is like really slow now. Speaking of time. One thing that's all is that and we should get it.
It's hard to hear you at all.
I am sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but like a lot of the things you were breaking up, it was like a ton of glitches.
Second. I'm gonna try closing a bunch. Okay, that's weird. Sorry for all the glitches, everyone. Okay. Just to go over one more time, we're going to try to go over the what's happening in the earth tones page. So instead of making that super grid layout of earth tones, you're always welcome. You don't have to do it in like a consecutive order. You can do the earth tone one first because it is a little bit different and it's kind of exciting. Because you get to go, like I said, you get to go outside. Can't complain with that. So you just get to go outside, find 6 natural materials that draw your attention. You can find a blade of grass, a stick, a flower, some dirt. Just put those materials on a piece of paper and try to match with the colors that you have, match the color in the material. I've never done this assignment before, so I don't have anything, any examples to show you. So, this kind of can look like whatever you want. You can get creative with it. You can be really straightforward. It doesn't really matter. So if you're a little bit afraid of like using gouache, like maybe this is like a fun way to try it for the first time. Even if you wanted to submit this before your color wheel, I'm pretty sure that does canvas like I don't know, but I it's fine with me. Is the point. um, okay, so any questions?
I
That's
think
great.
we covered a lot. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. So I'm going to actually stop recording, but actually